start making up something, some new rules based on what you think.
No, it's not that. It's not any of those things. What it is that if you need to make sure that you have all of your,
I appreciate that, but I really can take care of my own things. If you would just leave them alone, I'd do well.
like I said, some people are in disbelief because they think laying around all day exactly and being nasty is gonna get them a whole bunch of promises in the world exactly. They said, we've been hanging on you with our nasty ass, and he just opened you. He accepted me with open arms because I had been a good sport about y'all, but he didn't want to get in trouble for not accepting y'all. So he knows this man messed up. He killed his wife at a conjugal visit exactly because he got 4 life sentences, and he killed her exactly. And while she there looking pretty as beautiful as she is, and he was plotting on her. He looked crazy. I wouldn't visit no nigga who got a life sentence, 4 life sentences like that. Exactly.
On ulterior motives.
They're
in my space, in my life. So that takes a lot of energy just to. And I'm not.
Ain't like he on death row.
I'm not winning the battle.
Okay.
I'm just.
Hi, Mom. I'm here. I love you, Mom. I'm here for you, and I'm here for you. You are winning the fight because we are here for you.
No, I'm not. I'm in the fight, but I'm not winning it.
What fight are you in? What fight are you in?
Living here in my house with you.
Well, I want to talk to you about good things and be happy and grin and smile, and I love.
And I'm happy that you want that, and I want that.
Well, like I said, I was not winning the fight with existing, and to love and talk is fine, but to be physically through.
I really do. And I guess you'd be trying to take care of me, but I can take care of myself. I want you to take care of yourself and focus your energy on you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're definitely right, exactly.
And I thank you for your love. I do, paying attention and all of that.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes it doesn't work out right because we have 2 different ideas.
Yes.
What it should be.
So yeah, that's weird. That's like you said. It comes down to sometimes. It just happens to.
Yeah.
Things happen. No, things happen to where I I think that the wires get crossed, and people think, oh, I'm thinking something that I'm not thinking. Exactly. I think, oh, she means something mean when it's like, no, I don't mean what some of these women out here, or some of these people who have a hard time. I don't mean these mean things. I'm like, people run us down, and there are people who drive past me all fast. And then I'm like, why can't you drive past? And then I come home, they're all weak, and they're like, oh, well, hi, it's just an ideal life. I said, I get drove past on the road so fast and so hard. Exactly. It's unbelievable how fast, how bad I get treated.
Do you hear what I'm saying? You don't have to be out there in the street walking around.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So you stay in safe places. You have a safe place to be. It's not the most beautiful home in the world, but it is safe. We're not fighting and killing, and we're not broken and hungry.
Well, that's what I feel like, fighting and killing and broken and hungry.
But that's not the existence you live in. So don't put yourself in that.
Oh, well.
You kick it at your house, stay at your house, and be in your room, your own space, and clean it and do things that make you happy in your own space.
Okay. Well, that's my thing.
And recognize the blessings that you have in comparison to a lot of people.
Well, I'm thinking that the best I can do is to try and if I had to talk to some people about life, since they say they understand me, I'm like, well, don't hold me up. Don't hold me up because I'm not the one doing it. I don't need to be online. I was online when it was revealed and everyone was rude to me. They were doing illegal things and I couldn't accept that, but I went out of my way for them. And I think that means so much. And if they're continuously, on that type of path, it's all up to God. It has nothing to do with, well, I'm just throwing a fit and ranging and stuff. I've seen the world and God work so hard that they can't even face it. But yet and still they think that this is finna work. They think that they finna kick it in half. They're finna get this check cashed, exactly. And all of that. It's like, oh my God, exactly. They think that this check is finna get cashed and that it's finna be hot, like it's finna go on and people are gonna go about their lives. That's not how it's gonna work. They have for sale signs. Okay. They have for sale signs for those cars out there, and I want to go out and see if I can get one. They said that this man, he's trying to sell these.
The car you have at home is better than, or
they're selling the guy that exactly, okay. The guy that is trying to sell these cars, he says that there's this big old auto finance situations that has to go by in order for it to happen. But he's literally putting cheap for sale signs on all of those cars, exactly. Why can't he finance me so I can drive a car? Look at everybody driving their cars looking like ashy and shit, exactly.
Right.
They ain't got a job. They ain't going nowhere, exactly. But they show driving fast, exactly. They show are driving so fast, exactly. Every car that I see is nice and new, exactly. Every car I see, exactly.
Well, baby, I don't even have a car.
Well, you could get one. Exactly. Look at these cars. Exactly.
I wouldn't buy a car from over here. I got a car of my own.
Look at these new nice cars. Exactly.
It's in
Look at this brand new Cruise and Mazda and truck and 4-wheeler and this white SVU. Exactly. USV. Exactly. They're trying to hide the whole cover up of it. When my camera isn't on, exactly, it's hot cars galore, exactly. You wouldn't even believe these people can buy these types of cars. But when there goes my ride, exactly, there goes my ride, exactly. That's my ride, exactly.
Man.
And all they keep telling me is like, calm it down, pat it down, because that's okay, exactly. That's fine. Don't be on social media smirking at me, exactly. Stealing my whole bank account and my savings if all you do is ride a bus, exactly. If you can't turn it in, if you can't do what's right, the majority is nobody likes those people, exactly. Nobody likes them. They would never, there goes that lady. They would never, exactly. She about to smoke a cigarette. Or she eating or some stuff. Look how nice her little car is, exactly. Look at her nice car. She would never, you know what I'm saying? She would never sit there and give a damn about what a white man says. A little stupid ass white boy thinks, exactly. And it be ass out, exactly. That's the majority of the world, exactly. And what kind of the back of her car look like? It's a Cruise. It's a Trailblazer, exactly. Those are what the new Trailblazers look like. What? What the new Trailblazers look like? The new Trailblazers. They used to be these little boxy little cars. Now they're like these little cross tour or whatever they are. Exactly. What? L Beauty, J Beauty, whatever. They're not J Beauty. I noticed, I noticed that the majority of these women who try to down me, exactly, don't got shit, exactly. And they don't want me to have shit, exactly. So they hawking me every day while I sit down, wake up, do what I gotta do, exactly. Hawking me over cheap, petty shit. Hot mess ass shit, exactly. And they a hot damn mess. They want to tell people that they at best, they go to the jail cell or they trying to say, well, you ended up in jail, exactly. I said, ended up in jail. And I'm like, think about that, exactly. Think about how, exactly, you would have to be in such a bad situation to have to end up, you would have to be in such a vulnerable position to be in jail. Some of these women are vulnerable, but some of these women, exactly, you're vulnerable because you ain't got that much responsibility, exactly.
You too are vulnerable, Vajana. because of the way
You're vulnerable because you ain't got no responsibility. You're vulnerable because you swear that you can afford everything because as long as I, take my time, I'll be straight. But like I said, I don't go, ain't nobody taking their time with my life, when I go on the internet, they always telling people no. I said last time I said I had to carry this girl that I was a roommate with, exactly. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe, she said, I'm going to face you down and this and that. When I was in school, I had some problems. I had some real problems. I didn't check myself, Sinclair. I didn't check myself, RDX. I didn't check myself, Sinclair. They can't minimize what people who people are, Sinclair. Yeah.
Did we get a list? No. You did?
I'm done. Mm-hmm.